So we're going to, all you need is a chair. Sorry, just move my cat couch out of the way. All right, just chair is all you need for chair yoga. So office or chair yoga class will depend on if you're at work or home. Office yoga, sometimes you can do a little more stuff using a desk or specific for the shoulders, the neck, things that when you're really sitting all day. But this class will be mixed. We'll do some standing practice and other things too. But let us start with a meditation, sitting tall, starting with some stillness. So find your chair, but move a little bit forward so your feet are on the ground. If you're at home and you're on a couch, you have the option, pick your chair now, move to a chair if you can, just so you're a little more upright. And then just settle in, take a moment. You can let the eyes close. See how your body feels with your eyes closed, just feeling your body. We're often running around and busy, not even feeling what's going on. So with eyes closed, just notice your body, your back, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, just feeling where your hands touch your legs. And then start to notice the breath. Let's breathe in and out through the nose. So the yogis say the mouth is for eating and the nose for breathing. So if you can start to regulate the breath through the nostrils, breathing in, slow, long, breath out, slow. So you're slowing the breath down as you're still staying aware of the body, but now feeling the physical body connected to the physical movement of the breath. So let's actually place your hand on the stomach, the other on the upper chest. And then start to give a little press of your hands, just a little pressure, press into the upper chest bone and stomach. And then now as you breathe in and out, feel that movement of the ribs or stomach on the inhale, expanding, relaxing on the exhale. And then we're going to purposely push the belly forward on the inhale. So think of a balloon expanding. Push into the hand on inhale. On the exhale, pull the navel in towards the spine. I often start the classes teaching this way because it's a kind of a quick way to just get really centered, the center of the body around the navel. And just to drop into the body, drop into the breath. This is good also if you feel stress, to slow the exhale and breathe in the stomach. We'll try a few more on your own. Stomach expanding on inhale, releasing on exhale. And then release the hands. You don't have to breathe specific in the stomach now, but just sit in stillness for just a little bit longer now, just watching the breath in and out the nose. If you want to add a mantra, a repetition of a sound to help you focus, you can silently repeat Om, A-U-M, Om on inhale, Om on exhale, helping to clear out the mind by focusing on the sound internally. Inhaling Om, exhaling Om. And then deepen the breath. And release the sound if you just repeated silently a few times. You could do that longer on your own in the morning. Start setting a little timer if you're new to meditation. 5 minutes, build up to 10, maybe 20 or 30, and you'll develop a beautiful morning routine of just being with your breath and silence in the morning. Is a great way to start the day or end the day. But for today, we're going to move into our posture, so we'll just keep that short. Okay, so we're going to stretch your hands now to the ground, towards the floor. If you're on a chair with chair arms, just reach over it. Sit nice and tall, and then lower the chin to the chest. Just going to do this little neck warm-ups. We're going to roll one ear to the shoulder, and then chin to chest as the hands reach towards the ground. Just like a little half circle with your nose. And then bring the head center, turn the palms skyward. Inhale, stretch the arms up to the sky, upward hand pose. If you've been sitting at your desk all morning, you're welcome to do this standing, the warm-ups. Otherwise, you could start seated. And then we're going to exhale with the palms down, lower the arms towards the hips or chair arms. And repeat, palms up, inhale. Maybe now the palms can touch overhead. Exhale, palms down, lowering down. So arm lifts, inhale up. Palms touch, warming up those shoulders. Exhale down. Let's add the neck movements. Lift the chin, inhale, looking up, palms touch. And then as you exhale, chin down, arms all the way down on your own. 5 more. Let's do 2 more. Wherever you are, inhale up, exhale down. Good, last one, inhale up and hold. And now interlock your fingers, stretch the arms up. Try to straighten the inner arms, called thunderbolt pose. And then now move the arms towards the back of the head. Bring the legs together, squeeze the legs and arms towards the midline, towards each other, towards the center of the body, breathing in. And out, lower the arms, release, separate the feet, roll the shoulders. Big circles, you can add the arms. And just to remind everyone, if anything hurts or you have an injury or pain from these exercises or poses, just skip it or modify, change so it doesn't hurt. Just because I can't see everyone online, so can't suggest all the modifications, but skip anything you need. So now go forward with the arms, or if you want a little more gentle, just the shoulders. And release, shake it out, lift your hands up and circle the fingers in the air, both directions. Okay, hand strengthening. We're going to squeeze and stretch 10 to 15 times. Go as fast as you can. Get your hands going. And then shake it out. Take your legs wide now. Release your hands on your legs. Lean a little bit forward. Press the thighs down. Lift the spine. And then relax your shoulders. Okay, now we're just going to move one shoulder. Let's take your left shoulder, kind of move it towards center. Gently look to the right. Inhale, center, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right shoulder towards center, look to the left. Just like a little mini upper back twist. And then center. And then now start to circle the spine. Big circles. Go the other way. Circle as big as you can, as much as comfortable. And find center. Second round of this, each side, let's add our breath. So let's lean forward, inhale to the right and back. We're breathing powerfully through the nose. Exhale, left and forward. Inhale back, we're going clockwise. Exhale forward, and then continue, find your own rhythm, your own breath pattern. Find center, and now other right way. So you inhale left and back. Breath through the nose, exhale right and forward. Find your own rhythm. Move in sync with your breath. Another quick way to connect to breath and body will help get you out of your head for stress reduction, relieving anxiety or tension. You just breathe and move with breath. And then find center, called mountain pose. Bring your feet on the ground, sit tall, close your eyes a moment, observe the hips and the back from those warm-ups and movements. Next warm-up is kind of a little spinal twist. Take your elbow in line with your shoulders, take the elbows back. This they call cactus shape. I guess like a cactus. The head is the top of the cactus, or scarecrow shape. And then take your elbows back, but relax your shoulders. We're going to inhale, twist gently to the left. Keep the head centered. Exhale to the right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Find your own rhythm. Go faster if you like. Upper back twist. And center, inhale, like you're holding the ceiling up. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, lean forward. Sweep the arms down so your palms face the back wall. Take them as high up as you can and repeat 3 times. Inhale, flex your hands like you're holding the ceiling up. Exhale, extend the spine forward. It's called sweeping the aura. You can go fast if you like. Sweep the energy and air around you. Little forward bend. You don't have to go too far. And then hold, last one, hold the ceiling up, like push up harder, more. Push, push, push. Exhale, release down, roll the shoulders. Good work. Shake it up. Okay, close the eyes a moment, observe the breath. And then we're going to do little leg warm-ups and then optional standing for those that want. So let's lift one knee up to the chest. Take your hands under that knee, sit tall. Rotate the toe, start with your ankle movements. And then swing your leg back and forth with the knee. Relax, and now move your knee up and down for the hip joint. We're going ankle, knee, hip, all in some quick movements here. And then sit tall and then move your right knee side to side. Just simple movements every day can really help prevent pain and ease tension for those of you who have arthritis or issues. Just simple joint movements, gentle but simple. So let's close our eyes and check. Is that true? Close your eyes. Notice your hip, knee, and ankle for the one you just circled compared to the other. Which side feels better? Okay, and if it worked, we'll switch. Lift the other knee up, sit tall. Shoulders relaxed, circle the toe. Second side, second leg. And then swing the leg back and forth for the knee. And then circle the knee for the hip joint. Both directions. And then one more, sit tall, went out of order, but move the knee side to side. And then up and down. And then release, close the eyes, mountain pose called Tadasana in Sanskrit, and observe the knees, the hip joints, the ankles, both sides. Okay, next, if you want to stay seated, you're just going to do this seated. You're lifting the toes and then the heel back and forth. But for those you want a little more calf and shin strengthening, come up behind the chair. And since it's chair yoga, I just like to always offer an option for those that need support. So you can keep your hands on the chair with your toes facing the chair, feet hip width. And then from there, you'll lift the toe and heel. But some of you just do this at work or like the chair yoga. You may not need the chair, so you can bring your hands on the hips for a little extra balance. Keep going. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Go for 20 more. We got about 10 more. Heels up, toes up. And then release, mountain pose. And now if you need the chair for support, keep your hands there. Otherwise, you can take your arms up overhead, palms facing each other, up and down. But we're going to work our lower legs by sitting in a squat. It's called the mighty pose, Utkatasana. It's okay if you lean forward. So you drop the hips, palms face each other, arms forward and back, and then up. So let's do that 20 times. Let's get our legs strong for the new year. You might just go an inch down. Others can go further. Working those glutes, working the legs. Maybe 20 is too much if you're new to this. New Year's resolution workout. Maybe do 5, build up. Others go for the 20. We're almost there. I lost count. We're somewhere around 20. Okay, so let's sit down now like you're just holding the pose. So mighty pose, arms out in front and back. Hold the chair if you need. If you're seated, just join in on the arms. They go forward, up, and back. Standing, if you want harder, bring the feet together. Maybe sit lower. An optional prayer pose, hands, little variation. And then up to standing, shake it out. Good work. All right, now high lunge posture. So if you're standing, you can hold the chair. I would hold the chair for this one. Walk up close to the chair. Stand tall a moment. Find your breath. Now step your left leg back, right leg bends. That's high lunge. If you're seated, for now, just stretch your leg out on the ground with the heel on the floor and flex your foot. And then push forward, mountain. And then switch. Take your right leg back, bend the left knee, high lunge. And we're going to go back and forth now. Let's get these are for your quadricep, keeps your knees strong. So you're going to alternate. Your head is forward. One leg back, front leg bends. You push and switch. Go at your own pace. Good. High lunge, alternating sides. One more each side. And then pause, mountain pose. If you don't need the chair, relax your arms, close your eyes, observe the body balancing. And now let's go back to lunge, left leg back, right leg bends. Hands can be on the chair top. If you're seated, just stretch. You're going to stretch your legs out, point and flex your foot with one leg stretched out, the heel on the ground. For standing, this is proud warrior now. We're going to bend the left knee and then stretch it back. But we're going to do that 10 times. Bend the back knee and stretch it back. Front leg stays bent the whole time, getting that leg strong. If it hurts your knee, skip it. Do your best. Your back heel's not on the ground for this one. A little extra balance work. If that's too much, 8 or 10 total, you can do 2. Just start somewhere. On the last one, you're almost at 8 or 10 if you want. On the last one, hold the lunge, back leg straight now, right leg bends. Inhale, try taking one arm up, little balance. Exhale, lower. And switch. And then step it forward. Good work. Mountain pose. Relax your arms, close your eyes, pause. Observe. We did one side, so notice the right leg and foot compared to the left. And then we'll switch. Take your right leg back. So if you're seated now, stretch your right leg forward and you'll point and flex your right foot, which will work your front of leg. Standing, your left leg's bent, right leg straight. Hold the lunge. And then now, proud warrior, bend the right knee, straighten the leg. 10 times now, moving the back leg for extra strength. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten at your own pace. Give a little hug of the thighs towards each other. That'll help with balance. Almost there, 8 or 10, whichever you chose. On the last one, hold, stretch through the heel, hold. Then let's try inhale, one arm up. Exhale down, switch. Good, inhale, exhale, push off the back foot, step into mountain. Relax your arms, close your eyes, observe your body and breath. Let's come into down dog. So if you're seated, I can't see you all online. So if you're seated, You're going to stretch your arms up, palms forward. I'll show both. And the seated down dog, you lean forward, chin to chest, reach the arms up towards where the wall meets the ceiling. And you're welcome to try both. And then release. We'll do 3 times. Standing, you bring your hands on the chair top, toes point to the chair, breathing in. Exhale, you walk the legs back. You can bend the knees a bit, down dog on the chair, but some of you can go lower. Try taking your hands to the base, or if you have a chair bar, bend the knees so your back can relax, and then you walk it in to mountain. Same thing, 3 rounds on your own. 2 more at your own pace. And then when you're done, mountain pose. Okay, I do warm up working out, but dress like it's summer and it is a little cold. Okay, so we're gonna move on into some hip circles and balance. So if you're standing, go to the, well, you can go either side of your chair. Let's go, if you go to the left side of your chair, take your right hand on the chair. Seated, you're gonna join in the same thing. You're gonna slide your left foot forward, go up to the big toe, and then start to make as big circles as you can with your left foot. Try 5 times each direction. This is for your hip joint. If you're standing, you're getting that standing leg balance practice. So 5 times each direction, as big as you can, circling. Just toe on the floor, gentle to start. Okay, after 5 in each direction, bring your feet together, and then now try it with your knee and foot in the air. That may not be comfortable seated, so just for the standing version, try it. You want real balance challenge, bring your hands on the hips. You can do that without letting your toe even touch the ground. Just keep it in the air the whole time. Switch direction 5 times each way with that foot and knee in the air. Helps if you focus at your navel. Good work. When you're done, close the eyes, a sacred, mindful pause in mountain pose. Notice that hip joint you just moved. And then we will switch sides when you're ready. So if you're standing, go to the other side. Bring your feet together. Start to circle the toes on the ground 5 times each direction. You can hold the chair. Same thing seated. As big circles as you can. You're going back, side, getting all that range of motion. After your 5th one each direction on the floor, bring your feet together. Okay, second round, either repeat or with the knee in the air. So you're shifting balance now. If you're on the right side of your chair, it's your left leg that's getting that balance and strength. You can challenge yourself with the hands on the hips, no chair. Extra challenge, don't even let the foot touch the ground like I'm doing. Just keep it in the air. Really focus the navel, focus the eyes and mind on one point. After your 5th each side, relax, mountain pose. Okay, pause, observe the body. Observe the breath. Nice breath in and out through the nose. Feel the feet grounded. Top the head rising. Okay, next we're going to do the frog series from Kundalini Yoga to open the inner hips a bit, inner thigh. Standing will give a lot of balance and strength also. So first, the seated I'll show. Bring your legs together. And we'll just open and close the knees, maybe 15 times. You could add a little forward bend if you like. The standing is a little harder. You can face the chair back. You can also do this on a wall. You bring your feet together, and then you lift the heels. You bring the heels together and open the knees out to the side. So kind of a little more gentle would be hold the wall and just go up and down like that. Heels touch, toes out, if that feels okay on your joint. You could also hold the chair, but if you can get lower, bring your hands to the chair base. Heels touch and lift. Your heels are off the ground. Knees and thighs turned a little out. And then you drop down maybe all the way into a squat and then up. Frog series from Kundalini Yoga. You drop down. That's good on your back. And then your heels stay together, heels lift the whole time. When you come up, try to straighten the legs more, lengthen the spine forward. And then let's add the breath. Let's inhale when you're up. Exhale down. If you want to reverse the breath, you can inhale down. Exhale up. You want to do it without the chair. Same thing with the hands on the ground. Not easy. 11. I'm doing 11. All right. And then come on up. Good work. Shake it out. Let's have a seat. Good work. Take a seat. If you need, grab a sip of water. All right. I'm gonna cool down some tea. It got so cold today. All right. So from seated now, we'll come back up standing after. Let's all first try the pigeon and then we'll turn it into a standing balance. So take one ankle on the opposite thigh, if you can. Flex the foot. Seated pigeon, option to bow forward. For those of you that the foot doesn't quite go there, just go where you can. If you have a yoga block, you can place your foot on a block in front of you and let the knee release. If not the thigh, others might go further, even onto your forearms. Try to flex the top foot, pull the top toes towards your knee. You can even spread the toes, activate the muscles on the top of the foot. And then let's switch. Nice hip opener, pigeon. Second side. So spread the toes, pull the toes towards the knee, breathe in, sit tall. Breathe out, bow forward. Keep the breath flowing. So this is the seated version. You can do this even on an airplane, by the way. If you have room, it's a little hip and back, kind of sacrum, lower back, more outer thigh stretch. Release. That might help for those get sciatic issues. That might help. Come on out. Just move the knees side to side. You can repeat twice the seated version if you want. For those going to join in on the standing, it's the old sage pose. So you could face the back of the chair. You could also face a wall for this. Okay, wherever you are, your hands go on the chair. And then it's the same shape, the ankle on the opposite thigh, but that standing leg bends like you're sitting the same shape, like you're in that chair, but there's no chair there now. Now lift the spine. If you want to come off the chair, really working on balance, join the palms to prayer, old sage. And then you'll do the same thing, second side when you're ready. Of course, make sure your knees are comfortable with this. If not, do the seated as you need. The eyes focus on one point. You come out, shake the body, shake it out. So you release any tension. Shake the hands, shake the arms. Good work. Shake it out. Okay, next let's try the Cosmic Dancer, Nataraj Asana. Okay, so I'll show this seated after. If you're standing, go to kind of maybe the right side of chair with your left hand on chair so you have room behind you. Bring your feet together in balance. Always first balance with awareness on 2 feet before we go to 1 foot. And then take your right leg back. Next step, right hand goes to the hip. Lift the right foot, bend the knee. You're now balancing one leg. Okay, next step, you take the right leg as far back as you can and reach towards your pants. You can use a yoga belt or hold the foot. The next step is to keep lifting the foot up. Optional, left arm up if you want to go off the chair. Cosmic dancer. And then shake it out. I'll show the seated after, just first the standing. So second side, you go to the left side of the chair. You bring your legs together with your right hand on the chair. 2 feet, let's first balance, second side, 2 feet. And then lift the left foot, balance on the right leg. Reach back towards your left foot. Maybe lift the knee up, grab hold of your pants and take the leg back or the foot. Second side. The right arm can come up, optional. Imagine your foot's going to touch the head, toe to the head. Come on out, shake it out. Good work. Okay, let's all have a seat and try the seated one so we can just focus on the stretch, less balance. So if you don't have chair arms, you can actually, if you start forward, if you don't have chair arms, you can move your legs to the side like that. Okay, if you're, bring your legs to the right side, bring your right hand of the chair back. If you have chair arms and you can't do that, you're just going to drop your leg forward to stretch the psoas. But for those with no chair arm, bring your right hand of the chair back. Your legs are to the right side of the chair. Shift to the left so your left leg and buttocks come off the chair and then drop the left knee down. Now take your left hand, bring it between the legs so you anchor down for support, holding both hands hold the chair. And then you could lift the left knee up. See if only for those that hold the foot, you can do the same thing seated. Otherwise, keep the toe down and stretch your left leg back a bit to get the psoas opening, more like a lunge. If you hold the foot, it's cosmic dancer or half bow. Okay, so the people with chair arms, you just go like that. You drop down, stretch the psoas. And when you're ready to switch sides, bring your legs to the left side of the chair. Take your left hand of the chair back. Sit tall. Shift to the right so your right buttocks and leg come off the chair a little bit, or mostly off. Then your right hand goes between the legs and you drop the right leg down. Again, if that's enough, stay there, or maybe stretch the leg in a high lunge. Others can lift the right knee if you can comfortably hold the right foot. You're still holding the left hand of the chair back for support. And then breathe. It's a little bit of a back bend also. And then release. Good work. Sit forward. Mountain pose. Let's close the eyes. Observe the legs, the hips, the back, body, and the breath. See how you're feeling from all these yoga poses and exercises so far. Okay, let's work on some arm strength now. Let's start with the archer pose. So stretch your arms forward with the thumbs up. And go to the left. Take your left arm to the left like you're pulling a bow and arrow or playing archery. Take your right hand on the right shoulder, look to your left thumbnail. So you're just pulling the arms apart like that. Pull, pull, pull. And you're looking right at the left thumbnail. You can angle it up or down just like that. Try another breath or two. Okay, and then you're going to switch sides. So take your right arm to the right, thumbs up, pull the left hand, the left shoulder, look to the right. You could do it standing if you want or seated. And try to pull not just back, but to the shoulder. Extend and breathe. And then release, shake it out, roll the shoulders. We're going to repeat that one more time each side. Okay, so give a nice pull. Right hand and right shoulder, look to the left. This time, if you're seated, stretch your right leg out straight, left leg bends, look to the left. And then switch. Take your left leg to the left, look to the right, right leg bends. That's the seated. I'm going to show you the standing without a chair for those that want to add leg strength. So the seated, you can repeat third round. Let's actually do 3 rounds. I'm just going to show you. It's from Kundalini Yoga. Those don't need the chair. Your toes forward. You turn your left toes to the left, right leg to the right. Your right hand pulls back your bow and arrow. Bend the left leg. Look to the left thumbnail. Left leg's bent. Left arm straight. Right leg straight. Right arm bent. And then you hold. Same thing in the upper body. Some arm strength, but you're adding leg strength. And then you pivot, right toes to the right, left heel to the left, right leg bends, switching sides when you're ready. Hold as long as you like. You look to the right thumbnail. Hold and breathe. It's the archer. And then when you come out, have a seat. Give a little massage to your knees. Close the eyes, relax. Observe the body. Okay, next, it's a little hand exercise. So you're going to take your thumb to the first finger, like that. It's called the wisdom mudra. You create a circle, and then you take your thumb to the middle finger, okay, creating a circle, and then ring finger, and then the pinky. Okay, so you go first finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Again, first, middle, ring, pinky. Now, as fast as you can. This is going to help your reflexes. There's a whole Kundalini exercise goes with the chant, Sata Nama, but we'll do that another time. So now you're just getting the fingers going. And then let's reverse. Thumb to pinky, ring finger, middle, first. Pinky, ring finger, middle, first. As fast as you can. And then shake it out. Good work. And sit nice and tall. Close the eyes. Relax your hands and fingers. Okay, we're going to come back up to standing for one more one-leg balance. We'll do the tree vrikshasana. If you need to sit, you're going to lift your heel up, turn the knee out, or place the foot on the chair base. And then join in on the upper arm part. It'll look kind of like this, seated. Okay, but the standing, you're going to just hold one hand of the chair. The heel lifts, the knee goes out. And then you place your foot to the inner shin or carry it up to the thigh. Now, I have a wall here. You could double support if you want. One hand on the chair or desk, one on the wall. Otherwise, try no chair, palms to prayer. Focus the mind one point, and then the arms can go up. My hands are going to get cut off here, but they're in prayer. If you can, up. If you rather wide, that's okay too. Little variation. And then you'll switch sides when you're ready. It's vrikshasana, the tree. You could go to the other side of the chair or face the wall, whatever you need for support. But if you're always bringing your foot to the shin, I don't know if you've tried it before, but try carrying it up. Maybe you can get above the knee, just not on the knee joint itself. Maybe you can go higher, maybe not, wherever you are. Palms to prayer if you don't want the chair, arms up. Vrikshasana, tree pose. And release, shake it out. I'm going to show another standing one. For seated, you're going to do a low lunge by lifting your knee up. Again, we did that before, some warm-ups, but now you're going to hold, maybe bringing the hand to the shin and lifting the knee to the armpit or chest. Do that both sides, good for the sciatic joint. Standing, if you have a wall, You're welcome to put your chair against the wall so it doesn't slip. Otherwise, just be mindful not to push forward on the chair. Instead, push the leg down. So you face the chair base, bring one foot up to the chair for those that are comfortable. It's actually quite nice if you can do a wall and chair because then you can lean into the wall. Otherwise, hop your left leg back, hands on the chair top, bend your right leg, stretch the left psoas, and then if you have a wall available, if you're against the wall, the chair should be stable so you can walk the arms up. It's like a low lunge. I'll show another option for those who want to do that on the floor. You come down onto your knees with your hands on the chair base. You step your right foot forward and you push the left hip forward, low lunge, Anjaneyasana asana. They're all kind of stretching out the psoas. That seated version is more for the hip joint. If you are on the ground, just go right to the second side. Take your left foot forward, right knee slides back and push the right hip forward. If you're standing, left foot on the chair, second side, hop the right foot back, press the right hip forward. If you have that wall available, you get some nice length to the side body. If anyone here is doing this and you're a runner or hiker, this is good to stretch the hip and psoas. Good for all of us. Come on out, shake it out. Let's stand in the mountain pose. Okay, close the eyes. Observe the body and breath. Okay, before we come down in our seat, let's come into one more downward dog. So if you're standing and did it before, you can bring your hands on the chair base. This time, walk your hands forward, bend the knees, pull the hips back. Maybe go a little deeper if comfortable. If anyone's doing this without the chair, your hands are on the ground, like an upside down triangle shape. You walk it forward to come out, roll it up and out, grab a sip of water if you need, and we're going to come into this seated version of, not down dog, we're going to do a seated spinal twist. Okay, so bring your legs together. Sit nice and tall. So let's roll our shoulders and then let the shoulders relax. You're going to cross your right leg over the left. Take both hands to the outer right leg and then pull against the leg. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, gently twist to the right and then take your right hand behind you, which means you have to move forward on the chair. Twisting gently and breathing. Called Ardha Matsyendrasana. And then we'll switch. Cross your left leg over right. Sit tall. Take both hands to the left leg. Breathe in. Pull the left leg towards you to sit a little taller. Exhale, gently turn to the left. Take your left hand behind you on the chair base. You're welcome to close your eyes and really enjoy that breath through the belly and body. Gentle twist. Relaxing, no strain, no force. And then come back to center and sit tall in the mountain. Take your right arm over left, hugging twist. Give a little rock side to side. You're just loosening the upper spine, twisting. And then you switch. Take your left arm over right, a little rock side to side, twisting. And then repeat that again, once more each side. Okay, and then we're going to do eagle posture arms. It looks like the twist. You take your right arm over left, lift the elbows up. It looks like the hugging twist, but we're gonna just work the shoulders now. So you're back centered. So hug your right arm over left, but now lift purposely the elbows up as the shoulders drop down. Take the hands up. It's called Garudasana, stretching your trapezius. And if your hands hook, do that. Otherwise, just wherever you are, the elbows up, shoulders down. So if your right arm's over left, bring your legs together, cross the left leg over right for eagle. Lean forward and lift the elbows up again. The eagle posture. Deep breathing. Switch sides, release your leg. Take your left arm over right. Lift the elbows up, shoulders down, hands up. Maybe the thumbs or fingers hook. If your left arm's on top of right, take your right leg over left, lean forward. So it's opposite arm, and then again, elbows up, shoulders down, holding eagle. And then release, feet hip width, roll the shoulders. Close the eyes, relax. Pause a moment, observe the shoulders. And then we'll just make some little circles in the air with your nose, releasing the neck, getting rid of any neck and shoulder tension, which is very common. Circling both directions. You can switch. Okay, and then we're going to come into relaxation. For those that want to lay down on the floor, you can lay down on your back and elevate your legs on a chair or wall, as I always show or usually show. But you may not have a wall there. Maybe you're at work. So if you're in your chair, you could just lean against the chair back or relax with your back of the hands on the legs. Okay, if you're on the ground, you're going to drop in front of the chair into a squat. This is for those that are comfortable on the floor. You always can cushion your head with a pillow. You have one. And then you roll the legs up the chair base like that with your arms relaxed. Your legs would stay there as we relax. For those of you who want to use the wall, same thing, facing the wall. First, get as close up to the wall as you can, and then you curl to the side. It's called Viparita Karani. This is the yogis say this is actually a pose for longevity to help you live longer, they say. They help reduce stress, perhaps, is why, and it's good for your circulation. So you close your eyes, just relax your body. Your hands can go about 2 feet or so from the hips. Make any small movements or adjustments, maybe fake a yawn. Squeeze your hands, stretch the fingers, breathe in. Exhale, release and let go. Relax all 10 fingers and arms. Your 2 arms, your 10 fingers, relax completely. Spread all 10 toes, squeeze the legs, breathe in. Exhale, relax the feet and the legs. Allow the stomach to relax. Let the jaw and the forehead and face relax. Imagine your scalp and head relaxing. Feel the whole back body relax into the ground or chair. And repeat to yourself silently, I relax the body is relaxed. Affirm to yourself silently, I am now relaxed. I am relaxed. I relax and I let go. Just noticing the breath now, watching the breath, relaxing the mind with the breath. When you want to come out, simply bend the knees to the chest if you're on the ground. Start to make some gentle movements to your feet. Circle the toes, the wrists. Eventually roll to the right side. You can always stay there longer if you need more time to relax. And eventually make your way up to either sitting on the floor, if you have a pillow there, and sit cross-legged, or sitting in the chair. How we started in mountain pose, whatever's comfortable. And then just settle in your upright seat. Let your eyes close with the spines nice and tall, sitting alert, the head centered. We're going to take the thumb touching the first finger and rest the back of the hands on the legs. And then find your breath, noticing with awareness the inhale and exhale through the nose. Just feel that wave of peace and relaxation that last pose brings us and the practice in general. Just feel what yoga does for you. Maybe you have a different experience. See how you feel now. And then we'll place one hand on the stomach, one on the upper chest, kind of like we started with that 3-part breath for full yogi breathing, and take a breath or two into the stomach. To close our practice, we'll rub our hands together, create a lot of heat. This is called palming, where once you create heat in the palms, if you have glasses, take them off, and then you close the eyes, cup the hands over the eyes, relaxing the face and forehead and eye muscles. You can do it again. Palming. And keep the hands in prayer. Rub them one more time, create some heat for winter time. And then bow the head in towards the prayer pose hands, honoring and thanking yourself for doing your practice today. Namaste for each other means the truth in me, or divinity. It's really the divinity. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you. So we'll do our virtual namaste. Good work, everyone. We